Thanks for joining us for WBOC News at 6. I'm Steve Hammond. We'll have more on that in a minute, but first, we begin tonight at 6 with some good news in the fight to help our most vulnerable populations. The first COVID vaccines have arrived at long-term care facilities in Delaware as the first state becomes one of the first states in the nation to begin vaccinating nursing home staffs. WBOC Cassie Simeon was there as those immunizations were delivered. She joins us from outside the Silver Lake facility in Dover tonight. And Cassie, you spoke with staff members who received the vaccine.
Steve, one of the nurses we spoke to today said these last few months have been very stressful. He said they create these relationships with their patients and he was worried that he could get them sick. But now he says he can do his job without fear. As COVID vaccines continue to be distributed in Delaware, now the state has given its first doses to long-term care staff. Warren Burke, executive director of the Silver Lake facility, was the first vaccinated. Burke said it was important for him to receive the vaccination today to set an example for staff.
When I started to talk to the staff about getting the shot, first question they asked me, am I getting it? And I said, oh yes, I'm getting it. And they said to me basically, if you're getting it, then I'm getting it.
Kaluba Gumye, a nurse also vaccinated today, says he felt it was important to get the vaccine as soon as he could.
I'm very confident that it is safe, and I would rather have the vaccine than the COVID, honestly.
Gumye has been with Genesis for 17 years. He says this has been a difficult year for everyone who works in nursing homes. In the state of Delaware alone, nearly 55% of all COVID deaths this year were long-term care residents.
So lonely and it's just too much anxiety. You know, the past 9 months have been very hard. The families, the patients, you know. So personally, I believe the vaccination is the light at the end of the tunnel. And it's the only way, it's the only option we have to stop this virus.
Genesis long-term care facilities in Dover, Milford, and Seaford each received 4 vials of the vaccine. That's just 20 doses. They were all given to staff members here at Silver Lake. That means about 100 staff members are still waiting for the vaccine. Genesis says they hope to have more vaccines next week, but CVS will begin to vaccinate the remaining staff as well as residents starting in early January. In Dover, Cassie Simeon, WBOC News, Delmarva's news leader.